Plastic shelf on every wall. Friday night, we're in the hall. Thumb on the box, read every line. Cover art louder than the lights inside. New release, rack like a treasure chest. One copy left, hope for the best. Clutching tickets, made of cardboard dreams. Candy in your hand, whole life on the screen. Be kind, rewind my heart. Spin it back to where we start. In the aisle of faded posters, I found a home. From the A-list hits to those so bad they glow. You stack those stories in my soul. Every checkout beat, another world unfolds. Be kind, rewind my heart. Teach me how to love through every part. That action flick with the paper flames. Aliens drawn with crayons, crooked names. We laughed so hard at the awful fight. Cooted every line for the rest of the night. Then you slipped in some black and white. Said, trust me, kid, this one changed my life. I saw the credits roll, felt something new, like the world got big and it fit in that room. Be kind, rewind my heart. Spin it back to where we start. In the aisle of faded posters, I found a home. From the A-list hits to those so bad they glow. You stack those stories in my soul. Every checkout beat, another world unfolds. Be kind, rewind my heart. Teach me how to love through every part. Dusty carpet, humming lights, late fees, late walks, late nights. I grew up between those roads, learning every way a story goes. Now every time the curtains part, I still hear that scanner start. Oh, all those boxes, all that time, press their colors into my mind. Be kind, rewind my heart. Spin it back to where we start. In the aisle of faded posters, I found a home. From the A-list hits to those so bad they glow. You stack those stories in my soul. Every checkout beat, another world unfolds. Be kind, rewind my heart. Yeah, you taught me love, frame by frame, scene by scene, from the start.
Plastic neon membership card, name half smashed from my back pocket. Bell on the door goes ding every time I clock in. I love it. Dust on the cardboard standees, sun faded heroes on the wall. The stickers say be kind, rewind like it's some sacred law. Welcome to Rewind Paradise. Every bad movie priced just right. Shelf after shelf of beautiful trash. We got monsters, ninjas, rubber masks. Grab your popcorn, lose your pride. This whole story Welcome to Rewind Paradise. Every bad movie, price just right. Shelf after shelf of beautiful trash. We got monsters, ninjas, rubber masks. Grab your popcorn, lose your pride. This whole story's my joyride. If the world forgot they exist, I'll keep them spinning in this little brick box of bliss. Clock in, fluorescent sun, sticky carpet, same old gum. Scan the shelves of faded sleeves, every cover like family. Guy at the counter goes, hey, what's that one where they time travel twice? Point at the sign that says we file by title. You still ask me twice. Be kind, rewind my life, spool me back to Friday night when all I wanted was a ticket line, not your late fees and your fragile pride. Be kind, rewind my brain, fast forward through the dumb complaints. If you're looking for the plot line, it's stuck inside a VHS shrine. Plastic cases, little bricks, stack them higher, hope they stick. Mom with coupons, talks too loud, is this scary? Teen in sunglasses says, got anything kinda like that space thing? You're holding it in your hand, but I smile and scan. I should get a medal for patience. Be kind, rewind my life, spool me back to Friday night when all I wanted was a ticket line, not your late fees and your fragile pride. Be kind, rewind my soul, crushed between the shelves and poles. If you're searching for the punchline, it's taped across the red side by side. Yeah! Backroom Kingdom, dust and dreams, label maker, plastic sleeves. I hoard the doubles, I save the flops, little black rectangles, my secret props. When the open sign flickers, I breathe again. Stack my treasures like old best friends. Be kind, rewind my life, spool me back to Friday night when we believed that stories stayed on tape, not sprayed across a glowing page. Be kind, rewind this shift, stuck on pause, I need a lift. If my happy ever after's anywhere inside, it's hiding in a VHS shrine. Hey! Hey!
Hello. Hola, mis amores. Bienvenidos a stream. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing this lovely evening? I still live in the 90s, AC. I've never left. I'm just dragging you all back with me. Yeah, I've not heard a peep out of the bot. Oh yeah, the bot's there. There it is. It's been very quiet. Hey, Marcus. Hello, Che. Hello, AC. Hello, Waddles. And hello, Megan. That's all the people that have said anything. And hello to anyone else who's sitting in the background, not typing. That's perfectly fine. Feel free to watch all night. Apple beers with your name on them and you're ready to chill. Well, girl, you are in the right place. Yeah, see, AC, that's why we get along so well. We're both 90s guys. Forever in the 90s. All the TV shows in the 90s, movies, video game. Well, yeah, most of the video games. Music, definitely the music. Yeah. And my lovely memories of spending every Friday at a video store. Every Friday. And then working at one briefly for a summer. Oh, sweet, Marcus. I look forward to it. If you ever need somebody to play something with you, just give me a holler. If it'll run on my PC or if it's something that's cross-platform but PS5, you got me. I'll be there. $2,000 toddler ready for the night. Nice. No, I'm not playing until the end of the stream. I'll play for about 2 hours or so, and then I have to get out of the chair. So, guys, just to let you know, the reason why I only stream for 2 hours at a time is because sitting in this chair for 2 hours, after about 2 hours, I gotta move. I gotta do something else. It's just a thing, you know. I'm 50, 51. I can't sit in this chair for long periods of time. That's why I work in like short shifts at work. I'll do like a 2-hour shift, and then I'll go move to the couch for 30 minutes, and then I come back and sit for 2 hours. And, you know, that's how I work it. Windrose, I've heard about that. My roommate's been playing it, and he was enjoying it. It's a builder. I'm not really big on builders. The only builder that I've ever played that I enjoyed was Pacific Drive, and it was not really a builder. It was kind of a builder. It was more of a crafting game because you had to craft things to upgrade parts of your car so you could survive out in the exclusion zone. So it was kind of a builder, but you didn't like have to build a base or anything like that. That was there for you all the time. Marcus may be watching from Twitch, which is... I don't have a way of consolidating the chat in YouTube, but I can consolidate the chat on the screen. So if you look at the chat on the stream screen, you should be able to see Marcus there. If he's coming from Twitch. I didn't look to see. But I think he is, because he doesn't have an @ in front of his name. That usually means Twitch. All right. Well, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone in between, let's jump into Retro Rewind, shall we? We've got a store to run, and I've got an employee to get annoyed at. Oh, hang on. Let me give you guys some audio. How about that? That's better. Oh, we're done for the day already. Oh, you're just showing up for work? It's time to end the day. All right, let's close the door. $406. That's pretty good for a day. We've unlocked kids' movies, guys. That means I gotta build more shelves. Good Lord. It never ends. It never ends. It never, ever ends. Okay. Let's let the dude show up. Okay. Did anything cross... You know what? I haven't touched this in a couple of weeks. Did anything move out of new release? Oh, I can't see the previous week because it's part of the previous month. We have a new release tomorrow, though, so that's good. Let's see. What's new? The Static Haunting. It's the last day. So Static Haunting is still a new release. Nothing else is. All right. So what we need to do is returns, and I'm gonna do it by myself first till all the static hauntings are done, and then we will sick him on them, and then we'll work on getting our new shelves in our first kids movies. Reserved. Okay, keyboard. It's doing it. Hang on. Let me plug my keyboard in. There we go. Well, great aim there. Wonderful aim. Okay. Okay, that's all the new releases. So anything that has progressed out of new release, if it's still in there, will get moved to the regular shelves. And I don't remember what the previous one was, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right, Marcus, I would like you to work returns. Thank you. Let's buy some kids' movies. Howdy-ho! I wish my things would work, but they just stopped working, and I can't fix it. Oops. Mark it. There we go. Get. Free kids movies, and now I need shelves to put them on. Where am I going to put them? Well, let's not put it next to the adult films. That would be weird. How about we put it down here in this area? I'll get a couple of shelves to put down here. I have plenty of money. Shelves. Let's get the big ones. 2 of these. Yeah, the sound still works, so they're still kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna gotta theme this to our look. Rainbow. Okay. And one more. Oh, I'm still in the design tool. Ah! There we go. Okay, and then design
Pink
this.
fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Oh, the chair. Thank you for that. I needed the exercise. All right. We got our 2 things here. Let's put some kids' movies on them. And I'll make sure I put them all on the highest shelf so kids can't reach them. Ha-ha! All right, let me help him with returns, and then we can get this day started. Oh, one more. One more. One more. Okay. All right, we got a drama. Where did I put the dramas now? Where did I put everything? I don't remember where stuff is. What did I do? Who am I? Where am I? They must be back here. There they are. Dramas. We have horror, sci-fi. Whereas sci-fi are up in front, as they should be. Most important genre. And horror, second most important genre. Okay. Just a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing broken. Good. Adult and more action. Adult action. All right. we are there. We have fantasy set up. We have Christmas set up. Everything is on the shelves. You know what we need, though? We could use a bit more decoration. And I had an idea, and I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Because it just came to me in my head a while back. You know, as most things do, they come to you in your head. They don't come to you any other way. That would be weird if you farted an idea or something. But I mean, we can put these on the wall facing this way, which is cool. But I wonder if I can put them the other way on the window. Ah, oh, darn, I can't. Damn, that would have been cool. I can put them facing this way on the window, which doesn't really do what I want it to do. Okay, what? Phone, what?
Hey, somebody!
Yes, we're open, sure, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna try the other one just to see if maybe it's just that one time. Let's try the small frame. Or we could do, oh wait. We could maybe do a frame stand in front of the windows. Let's see. I mean, worst comes to worst, we get more stuff to put on the walls, right? Adult and kids films? Okay. Cool. These are, yeah, these don't go that way. They won't. Okay, well, I'll just put this over here. Something cool there. The woman under the bed. Okay. So, if I do a frame stand, maybe. See how that looks from the outside. Decoration frame stand. Buy. These are expensive, though. They're $80 a piece. Okay. So these, I'm sure I can put these here, and they would, yeah, they work. They work. No, I want it the other way. Or is it double-sided? Is it double-sided? It is double-sided. Okay. I'm not sure I like that, but anyway, it's just some experimentation. All right, I want you to work the register because you're better at it than I am. All right, guys, we are open for business. An overview of the store from the register's perspective for science. Do you mean just like stand behind the register, or do you want me to work the register? I mean, I can do either. It doesn't really matter.
Oh.
You guys want to come watch some movies, rent some movies? We got lots of movies. And we got a couple of customers. Oh my God, already? What? What? The Sinful Woman. Yes, it's right there. Sinful Woman. It's a horror movie, apparently. It sounds like it would be an adult film. All right, let's get these horror movies put back on the shelf. Oh, what? I'll be with you in just a second, ma'am. Give me just a moment. Let me fill my hands. -1 in case you want me to pick something up. Oh, my God. Yes? Yes, static haunting. Got it. Right here. For you, ma'am. Carrying too much. I'm dropping them everywhere. Excuse me, sir. Sorry. You're very tall, and so are you. Oh, gosh. Out of the way. That's a Christmas movie. It doesn't go here. And an action film. And the Paladin's last melody. It's an interesting drama. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Oh, sure. They don't make movies like they used to. I miss the movies I grew up with. Do you have an old gem to recommend? Yes, sir. An old gem. How about an old children's film? Do I have any? I do. The Golden Templar. You'll be my first children's rental that I know about. All right. I need you to go work the checkout. I'll work the register. No, not the. Sorry. I need you to work returns, so I can work the register for a bit. 3. Okay, I haven't worked the checkout in a while, so I don't 100% remember the controls. I think I remember. Okay. Oh, she wants popcorn. Oh gosh, we haven't even set up the popcorn. What? Yes. The T-Rex will see you. The T-Rex will see you.
Ooh.
Well, it's a horror film, so it's. I don't think it's more. I don't think it's like a businessman. You know, the T-Rex will see you now. It's more like, shh, be quiet. The T-Rex will see you.
Hey,
You have a late fee. Well, yes, that is coming next. Fees for not rewinding is certainly coming, but you're gonna have to pay. Yeah, see, you're the only one to blame. Take responsibility for your irresponsible behavior. $3.50. All right, so we've got a line, but you can see the chaos in the store. We've got the big back room back here where we have drama and some of the other things, and then over here we have action and sci-fi and horror, and in the back there, Christmas, and hidden away behind the action section is the adult section. I would prefer to have a room for that, but apparently nobody really cares about that here. All right, I get to answer the phone. My God, it never ends. Yes. No, I did not call you. Jeez, people, I swear to God. Oh, he's asleep. I can hear him. Where is he? Marcus, wake up. Wake up. Sorry, sir. Oh, God. You and your popcorn. Ah. No. There we go. Zero. Go. Yes, you're done. So is Che now Chris? Oh, no, 3. And hey, Tuna, what's up, buddy? Oh gosh, I forgot to check the snacks bars. Okay, 260. All right, I gotta send him back to work in the. Yeah, you go work the checkout. I'm sorry. I know I got you started doing that, and then I told you. God, thank you. Just drop him on the floor. Kind of wondered what would happen if I did that. Now I know. Yeah, completely forgot to restock these. I don't remember what I had on this shelf. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll put these there now. And, oh, no, not these. We already have a shelf of those. We'll put these here. And then put dino gummies. Put dino gummies here. And here, Crunchzillas, Galaxy bars, and moon bikes, and fudge slimes. All right, guys, we got plenty of snacks for you. Yes, race car on death row. God, you're tall. Oops. My gosh, my aim is not true. I'm throwing things everywhere. Ah! Okay, come on. Can we? Okay, she just wants cotton candy. I swear, I've gotten rusty at clicking, guys. I'm clicking in all the wrong places and throwing stuff everywhere. Fantasy. Adult. Which is just another form of fantasy when you think about it. Horror. Horror. Sci-fi. Okay, I think we are fine. We're caught up on returns. It is 10 p.m. We're closed. This is where I wish that we had a second register, so we can just get these people out of here. Whew, okay. I can finally get caught up on chat. How you guys doing? That's what a typical shift is like. It's very hectic. She kind of did step on the box. That was very rude. Yeah, pay the bills, all that stuff. All right, so I didn't check and see if there's anything on the market that was worth looking at today. Any pretties? No. Nothing worth getting. Okay. I'm not going to worry then, and tomorrow my dealer will be here, so we'll get some more cool adult films. Let's see. What other kind of decorations can we get today? How about a sign? Wonder if I could put those in the window. Will those go in the glass? No. Boo. Okay, well, let's see. Let's put it here. Should just put default text. What does that sign mean? I don't know. It's up to your interpretation. Kind of like the neon. That's kind of cool. But like that. I like that. We'll eventually probably have more of those spread out the store to signify the different sections, probably. Is that our last one? That's our last one, our last customer of the day. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Let's make a movie synopsis. Would you like to do a kid's film or an adult film this time, Che? I'm going to do The Paladin's Last Melody. It is just a drama. Yes, actually you can, AC. They give you instructions on one of the channels. See? You have to have it square format and then the right type of video encoding, which most of that is going to use that. And then put it in a specific folder and name it a specific file name, rr_channel_public.mp4, and it'll play on the TV. So, yeah, I've been thinking about trying to make something to go on the TV. I thought that would be kind of fun, but I'm not sure which one. Start with a kid's film? Okay, cool. So, here are our, you know what, let's go to the computer because they probably checked some out. All right, here's the kids' films we have. The Sofa Magic Trick, The Werewolf Magic Trick, Organ Puzzles with Friends, Hag Sea Shanties for Kids, Gargoyle in the Box, Here Comes the Ape, Robot in the Box, Here Comes the Inmate, Roller Sorcerer Disco, and The Golden Templar. Oh yeah, you could totally do that. You could even like really theme it, do like a trailer for a 90s movie. Hag Sea Shanties for Kids, you got it. All right, so I'm going to do The Paladin's Last Melody, which is just a drama film, I believe. Just double checking. Yeah, it's just a drama. Okay. If there was a drama film named The Paladin's Last Melody, what would a plot synopsis be? I agree. The hag part does make it. I can't wait to hear that. All right, here's The Paladin's Last Melody from 2026. It's a brand new one. High fantasy drama musical. Oh, it's a musical. Director is Denis Villeneuve or Guillermo del Toro. Style is grandiose, melancholic, featuring sweeping landscapes and a focus on the toll of immortality. 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a pretty damn good score. All right. The synopsis. The burden for 7 centuries, Sir Alaric, played by a weary silver-haired Mads Mikkelsen, has served as the eternal paladin, the sole guardian of the harmonic veil. The veil is a shimmering wall of sound that separates the mortal realm from the discordance, a dimension of pure chaotic silence that consumes all matter. Alaric does not fight with a sword. He plays the celestial lute, maintaining the world song that keeps reality stitched together. However, Alaric is dying. The magic that has sustained his life has tied to the lute, and as his hands grow stiff with age, the music begins to falter. The inciting incident. A young thief and aspiring bard named Lyra, played by Florence Pugh, breaks into Alaric's mountain citadel to steal what she thinks is a legendary treasure. Instead, she finds a dying man and the world that is literally beginning to unravel. Patches of the sky are turning into silent black voids. The film is a slow burn exploring the legacy, sacrifice, and the art of letting go. The training. Alaric realizes he cannot save the world, but he can pass on the song. He spends his final days teaching the rebellious Lyra not just the notes, but the feeling required to hold back the void. And the discordance. The silence is not a monster, it is absence. As it creeps into the citadel, it begins to erase Alaric's memories. He forgets his name, his battles, and his lost love, clinging only to the melody. The critical hook. Critics are praising the film for its symphonic sorrow and its unique take on fantasy tropes. It avoids large-scale battles in favor of intimate musical duels against the encroaching silence. The soundtrack is a masterclass in orchestral storytelling, transitioning from Alaric's complex, heavy arrangements to Lyra's raw, folk-inspired interpretations. The climax. As the veil shatters, Lyra must perform the final coda, while the discordance attempts to pull the lute from her hands. Alaric, now a ghost of his former self, uses the last of his physical form to create a shield of resonance. In a breathtaking sequence of visual and auditory storytelling, Alaric dissolves into pure sound, becoming the very music he spent his life playing. Lyra finishes the melody, the sky mends, and she is left alone in the silence, no longer a thief, but the new composer of the world's survival. A towering achievement in fantasy filmmaking. It finds the soul in the song and the tragedy in the triumph. Mads Mikkelsen's performance is a silent scream of beauty, while Florence Pugh provides the defiant heartbeat the world needs. The most beautiful film about the end of the world ever composed. It will leave you humming its sorrow for weeks. Please, lease it to me. Please generate a movie poster for this film. Sounds like a pretty cool movie, actually. I like anything that takes music and makes something magical out of it. What? What do you mean? That doesn't make it... I don't want a search result. There we go. Now it's doing it. It did that once before. It just sort of like it gave me a search result possibility, which was weird when I'm asking it to make a picture. I think the last time it did it's because there was something that already had that name, but I can't think of anything that had the name of Paladin's last song or last melody. Come on, Gemini, you can do it. There we go. I do. Okay, so I need to make a new chat that we're building up because I think it's starting to blend everything together. Because this, if you look, looks a lot like this. Because this one had Florence Pugh in it also, and it also had the little compass at the top and the north wind clearly labeled on the movie poster in case you didn't know what the hell that was, right? So I'm not sure why it's doing that kind of stuff. Probably because it's trying to blend everything and keep it like a new version of the same thing. So yeah, but yeah, I love it. It clearly labels everything. Here's Sir Alaric. Here's Lyra. Here's the Discordance. Here's the North Wind, which has nothing to do with this film. Anyway, the Paladin's last melody. The world is silent. Alaric must pass on the song, and one wrong number might change everything. See, it's blending it with this one because this one was about a zombie that was calling the wrong number. All right, yeah, we need to make a new chat. All right. We'll start fresh on the next one. All right, Jay, let's take a look at yours. All right. Sea Hag Shanties for Kids, 1996. The setup. Deep within the misty, bubbling shoals of Barnacle Bay lives Hilda the High-Tide Hag. Hilda isn't your typical ocean dweller. She's a green-skinned, barnacle-encrusted music lover with a collection of enchanted kelp whistles and a cauldron that doubles as a drum. She's been tasked by the Great Coral Council to preserve the lost songs of the Seven Seas. But there's a catch. She needs a crew of land-lubbing little minnows, the kids at home, to help her find the missing verses. The conflict, the pesky giggle gulls have flown off with the lyric sheet to the world's most famous shanties. Without songs, the ocean's rhythm is all out of sync, causing the waves to bob in the wrong direction and whales to forget how to hum. Hilda must navigate her enchanted rowboat to the Soggy Sandwich. That's such a great name. Soggy Sandwich. It's almost like, have you guys ever seen... Flushed Away. Flushed Away. The name of the boat in the Flushed Away was the Jammy Dodger, which is the name of a cookie. I thought that was great. Anyway, the Soggy Sandwich is a great name. Through various musical challenges from the Whistling Whirlpool to the Cave of Echoes. The twist, as Hilda and her viewers sing along to classics like What Do You Do with a Sleepy Starfish and the 15 men on a dead man's raft who all shared a nice juice box, they realized the Giggle Gulls didn't steal the songs to be mean. They just wanted to start their own feathered choir. Hilda realizes that the best way to keep the ocean's music alive isn't just to sing the old songs, but to remix them with the help of her new bird friends and the kids at home. The film ends with a massive multi-species jamboree on the beach, proving that even a grumpy sea hag can find her groove. That is a cute poster. But why are there so many like computer things around the outside? Anyway, Hag Sea Shanties for Kids. Grab your oars and warm up your roars. It's time for a swamp-tastic sing-along. Starring Hilda, the Little Minnow, and the Giggle Gulls. Premiering summer 1996. A Barnacle Bay and educational rhythm production. Very cute. That sounds like a cute movie, too. That'd be a fun movie to play for kids. Kids, I can see kids getting a big kick out of that. I would watch both of those movies, actually. So, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's end this day. Because we got a new release tomorrow. All right, new movie. All right, I'm going to move this right here for now. So it's out of the way. And Marcus, where are you? I want you to work returns while I get the new release thing set up. Okay, that's fair. Go ahead and punch in. Now, if you get over there and tell me you're not feeling well and you need to take the day off, I will slap you. Okay, good. I need you to work the return station just for a little while. I'll come and help you in a few minutes. All right, new. What we got? Galactic Rebellion. Oh, that's right. The Marine buy-offer. I remember that. I remember that now. Okay, so that explains why. So yours is kind of doing the same thing mine is. So yeah, I went to a fresh chat. So I'll just do it that way. Do we want 30 or... Yeah, I'll get 30. It's worth it because, man, you make a lot of money off of new releases. I have one of these, don't I? Yeah. I like to showcase my shiny movies. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Another big stack. Oh, we got another one. This one I'm actually going to leave out on the shelf. They actually rent for $1 more, even though they're the exact same movie. There's nothing special about them. But if they have the foil on the outside like that, they rent for $1 more. I don't... That seems silly to me, but they do. So I'm going to have two of them that actually give me just a slight bit more money. I just hope they don't break, because you can sell them for more once things are not new releases. All right. Speaking of... Static Haunting. I have 19 copies of this. I need to sell quite a few of them. Don't see them. Well, there's one. All right, well, I will... Could you move any slower? Okay, action. Static Haunting. We're going to sell you action, action, action. Other kind of action. And sci-fi and drippy cherries, because we all know what that means. Okay. More sci-fi to check in. God. The backlog of returns never actually ends. It just... all you can do is keep it under control. That's not right. There we go. One last sci-fi. Yeah, it really liked Barnaby. Just like me, it kept giving me Florence Pugh and Mads Mikkelsen. Like, constantly. They were in everything I was doing. Also, all the movies that I did came out this year. So it got stuck on doing everything 2026. I could probably start specifying decades, though, just to vary things a little bit. Particularly, there would be 90s movies, most likely. 90s or 80s movies. Oh, my lord. What? The movie you rented was busted. The sound works, so the picture doesn't. That's kind of ruined my day. Yeah, sorry. You know, it's volatile technology. They're not exactly bulletproof. Okay. Yeah. And drama over here. Drama. Okay. And that is everything. Where did Marcus go? There you are. Hey. You're going to work the checkout now because it's too much to do and stream at the same time. But we are going to set up the popcorn. You ready? Let's do this! Movies. 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 Movies.
Oh.
Hey, you're standing at a poster. Come see that movie. I've got it in stock. Then what are you staring at the poster for? Good Lord. Would you like to rent some movies? You already have a movie. How about you? Why do you have sunglasses on? It's very overcast. Movies? Whatever. How about you? Oh, you're already coming. How about you? Movies?
Oh.
Yay! How about... Oh, you have a movie. I don't need to market to those who are already on their way. Ma'am, would you like to come rent some movies? We have lots of movies, including this one behind me. Very popular right now. Oh, there's a question. I reserved the copy of The Static Haunting. Yep, you did. There it is. You're welcome. All right, I got to get these movies checked back in. Otherwise, they will never get rented.
Hey.
What? Can't you see I'm busy? Your date is coming over to watch a movie, but it turns out I want to bail. Give me a bad film so my date has a bad time. Well, you know, honey, that could horribly backfire if your date is anything like me. Because if somebody pulled out on a first date a bad movie for me, I'd be like, I found my soulmate. The Monster Ignition Point. This one's pretty bad.
Ow.
Okay. Now we've got horror to put back on the shelf and drama. You're going to have to wait, dude, okay? You're just going to have to wait. I'm a little busy and my hands are full. Children's movie. A wizard with socks. Static Haunting. I'm going to put you back on the shelf. At least I thought I would. What happened? Did I put you on the shelf? No, I didn't. I just somehow scrolled out of you. Okay. Yes. You reserved it. There you are.
Ooh.
Everything okay? All right. Back to returns. Who was that? That was Corey Hart. Corey Hart, Sunglasses at Night. What? You want an old horror movie? All right, I can probably help you out there. Let's see. Old horror. Old. Okay, this one's old. It's bad, but it's old.
Oh.
There you go. Hey. Wake up. I mean, you're literally in front of the customers. The perfect mood for a horror movie. Horror movie. How about that one? All right. Action. Action. Horror. Drama. Sci-fi. Fantasy. This is, hi. How you doing, sir? Having a good time? Action. Okay, it's not for me. He just wanted popcorn. Okay. Now all the static hauntings are coming back. They couldn't drop them in the drop box overnight. They had to bring them in during the day. Well, I guess, you know, if you got a good movie, you might want to watch it again before you bring it back. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Give me a break. Reserved. Okay. Yes. What? An adult movie to recommend, but you want an old adult movie. Okay. Well, let's see what I've got, my friend. See what I've got. We've got adult. Good. Adults. Adults. Adult. Adult. Old. Hey, there's an old one.
Oh.
There you go. Enjoy your wank. Okay. Sci-fi, horror. Horror. Children's movie. All the way in the back. Sci-fi. Over here. Sci-fi, horror. Horror. Curse of the Ancient Dog House. I should do that one. And sci-fi. Astro Golf Gold 3000. All right, so actually I'm going to take these two and put them in the cell bin. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Two Brothers and the Milk.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound like a drama. That sounds like an adult film, but we're not going to go there. We have 4 on the shelves, so let's see. Hey, my dealer's here. 1, 2. I want to keep 3 copies. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Okay, you go here, you go up in front. You go in the children's section, and you go in the dramas. Dramas. Okay. Stuck on the wall.
Hey,
Oh my god, what? Red Lady Juice. Ah! What a weird name for a movie. Have fun with that. You think I broke your movie? How dare you accuse me of vandalism? This fee is unacceptable. Look, lady, we paid to have a film on our shelves. If you break it, then you have to pay for what you broke. Okay? You don't go to an antique store, drop something on the floor, and not expect to pay for it, right? It's the same deal. Yeah, well, have fun finding another video store. It's the only one in the damn place. All right, my dealer's here. Let's go talk to him. Well, let me turn the sign off first so nobody else comes in. What you got, my friend, my man? What you got? We've got sweaty skull action. Who ordered the hot plant pot? And creamy enchanter. Oh, and we also have flamin' hot letter. Thanks, buddy. All right. Adult. 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 Christmas. All right. Everyone's doing okay. Our shelves are doing okay. Returns are caught up. We rented every copy except for 3 of the new release things. Oh! I forgot. I've got a display stand. There we are, so everyone knows. Galactic Rebellion 4 is right here. Enjoy your wank, Patty. Yes. Yes. I would say that too. Oh, put AC in the Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. That would be funny. Well, it's like that screenshot I shared with somebody said they were looking for an adult film and they wanted one that they could share with their kids that they were babysitting or something like that. It's like, what? What? Why? Please don't watch an adult film with the kid that you're babysitting. Okay, hey, she's buying a film? Okay, so if she got a late fee, do not charge late fee if she's buying a film. Oh. Yeah. Last customer, Marcus. We're almost done. I'm very proud of you. You stayed awake for almost your entire shift. I only had to wake you up once. Ah, he smiled at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you did all right today. All right, let's check out some movies, guys. How about I do a Christmas film this time? Hot chocolate egg. Ugh. Where's an old bad one? Do I have an old bad one? Got a bad one. Got an old one. Damn, I don't have an old bad one. But I've got an old one. I'll do one of the old ones. The Little Reindeer's Rocket Man. Maybe I'll just do a bad one. The Martian's only... I did that one already. Let's see. How about... Where's the other bad one? I thought I saw another bad one. There it is. Santa's favorite... Okay, well, that's decided. Santa's favorite inmate. That's going to be my bad Christmas film. All right. Are you doing the new Cream Encounter one this time? Okay, so that would be... Where did it go? Did somebody rent it already? Somebody rented it. No, there it is. Creamy Enchanter. Creamy Enchanter is the name of the film. All right. Let's make our thingies. All right, so if there was a bad, let's say, critically panned Christmas film called Santa's Favorite Inmate, what would the plot synopsis be? And I'm actually going to specify panned 1990s Christmas film. So we'll set it within the decade that the actual game takes place in. Here we go. Santa's Favorite Inmate, 1996. Family comedy slapstick crime. Tagline, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's breaking out the guy who's naughty but nice. That's actually kind of clever. The synopsis, Nick the Shiv Santino is a fast-talking, leather jacket-wearing con artist serving a 10-year stretch at the fictional Northwood Penitentiary for a series of high-stakes department store heists. He's cynical, hates carols, and has managed to stay on the naughty list for 32 consecutive years. On Christmas Eve, a clerical error in the Great Ledger at the North Pole occurs when a spilled mug of cocoa blurs Nick's record. The magical system glitches, flagging him as the nicest man on Earth. Santa Claus, played by a bewildered late-career Hollywood legend, arrives at the prison via the chimney of the laundry room to deliver Nick's ultimate reward. Before Nick can explain the mistake, Santa accidentally knocks himself unconscious on a low-hanging pipe. The chaos. Realizing this is his golden ticket out, Nick steals the spare suit, drags the snoring Santa into a laundry cart, and hightails it out of the prison using the magical sleigh. What follows is a series of disastrously executed miracles. The heist spirit, Nick tries to deliver gifts, but his muscle memory kicks in, and he accidentally burglarizes 3 houses in suburban New Jersey before realizing he's supposed to leave stuff behind. The Reindeer Rebellion. Comet and Blitzen realize Nick isn't the big guy and decide to take him on a terrifying supersonic joyride through a mid-Atlantic thunderstorm. The buddy cop dynamic. Santa wakes up with amnesia and thinks he is the inmate, escaping prison, leading to a subplot where a magical, confused Santa tries to lay low in a 24-hour diner. The climax. Nick is eventually cornered by the hard-nosed warden who has a personal vendetta against Christmas at a local orphanage. Just as the police move in, Nick has a change of heart, uses his lock-picking skills to open all the donated toy crates, and gives a speech about the true meaning of the hustle. Hey, Gloomy! Santa recovers his memory just in time to sprinkle amnesia dust on the police force, whisking Nick back to his cell moments before the midnight head count, but not before leaving him a single glowing orange that represents the gift of a second chance. Why it was critically panned. The tone deafness. Critics complained the film couldn't decide if it was a gritty prison drama or a whimsical kids movie. The New York Times famously called it the Shawshank Redemption of holiday coal. CGI limitations. The mid-90s digital reindeer looked haunting and uncomfortably taxidermied. The casting. The choice to cast a prominent action star known for R-rated thrillers as Nick led to several unintentional moments of menace that terrified child audiences. And the ending. Nick still has to serve the remaining 8 years of his sentence, which audiences found depressing for a movie featuring a flying sled. Notable quote, "Look, kid, I don't care if you've been good. Does your chimney have a silent alarm or not?" Nick the Shiv Santino. So that sounds like a movie that would be perfect for the Pajama Party Picture Show, if I do say so myself. Please generate a movie poster for this delightful train wreck. Post Malone, excellent. Posty Maloney. Santa's favorite. I didn't picture Santa having solid red underwear. That kind of took me by surprise. Starring Nick Santino, befuddled Borg, the warden, Santa's favorite inmate. He's making the list. He's checking it twice. He's breaking out the guy who's naughty but nice. That's pretty cool. All right, let's check out Shays. Plot synopsis. Creamy Enchanter, 1995. The setup. Julian Frost is a mysterious modern-day sorcerer living in a sprawling velvet-draped manor on the outskirts of a foggy coastal town. He possesses the creamy touch, a mystical ability to manifest whatever his heart desires, provided it involves high-calorie desserts and elaborate silk robes. The conflict. When a cynical investigative journalist, Monica Sterling, arrives at the manor to debunk his magic as a mere parlor trick, she finds herself under his spell. Julian isn't just a magician, he's an alchemist of the senses. He must convince Monica to help him complete a final ritual to save his manor from being turned into a mundane shopping mall by a greedy land developer. The climax. The film likely features several enchantment sequences involving the kitchen coven, a scene where Julian demonstrates his powers by magically whipping up a 5-course meal without touching a single utensil. The Velvet Realm, a dream sequence involving a lot of slow-motion fabric tossing and gold body glitter. And the final spell, Monica and Julian join forces and energies in the Manor's library to create a magical barrier that smells faintly of vanilla and expensive cologne, successfully warding off the bulldozers. The production aesthetic, color palette, deep purples, forest greens, and an unnecessary amount of beige. The soundtrack, a relentless looping saxophone solo layered over a Casio keyboard, ethereal pad setting. That sounds like the love theme from Blade Runner. If you check it out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Blade Runner love theme. It's exactly what it is. Fashion. Julian wears exclusively open-chested vests. Monica transitions from a power suit to a flowing chiffon gown by the second act. Creamy Enchanter, a mystical romance of the senses starring Julian Frost, Monica Sterling, with Tanya Vance and Damian Black. A mid-90s mystical adventure, adults only, a Cinema Blue production. Very cool. It actually sounds like an interesting story. A little more along the lines of something like not necessarily 100% an adult film, more like a 50 Shades of Grey, like that style of adult film. All right, Marcus, good job today. We made a good bit of money. Okay. What's coming up? What's coming up that we could exploit? All right, so Thursday is going to be Come Meet Santa. So tomorrow, Santa is going to be in town. So we're going to have 50% more Christmas movie rentals. So let's see if there's any for sale. Okay, there's one. The Bearded Chimp. That's it. It's the only one. Hey, you go work returns. Thank you. And I will put this on the shelf. My one movie that I purchased. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get a random bundle. 10 random movies. Hopefully there'll be... Yay! There's some Christmas ones in there. Oh, and we got another foil. Bloop. You go on display. Okay. Santa's favorite comedian. Hobo wrapped in lights. And Santa's zombie is coming to town. That sounds wild. Okay. Drama. Fantasy, and sci-fi. All right, how are we doing on food? Snacks are good. Okay, I don't think I can do a drink thing just yet. Is it here? I don't know. No, it's here. No, 14. Level 14 I get. So one more. As soon as I get my next level, I get a refrigerator. Then we can start selling drinks. Ah! Okay. Yes. The T-Rex will see you. Yeah, I can grab that for you. I am so excited for the next update to this game. Having the ability to have a video game rental section is going to be so fun. The unnecessary amount of beige was kind of funny. Lord, I can, in the time it takes you to put away 5 films, I can scan in 10 and put them away. See, for me, it was SNES. Started with NES and then SNES, but yeah, because I didn't get and then eventually PlayStation, because I got a PlayStation in college. And I started renting PlayStation games then. Of course, the first time I ever played Final Fantasy VII was, I didn't have a PlayStation at the time just yet. I got one not long after that. Like, within like 3 or 4 months of Final Fantasy VII coming out, I got a PlayStation for myself. But I had to rent a PlayStation. I had no idea how PlayStations worked. You know, I had a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo my entire childhood and early life. So I went to the video store and I was like, I'd like to, because they rented actual game consoles as well. So I went to the video store and I checked and see if they had the actual PlayStation 1 rental in stock, and they did. So I rented a PlayStation and I rented Final Fantasy VII. I didn't realize that the PlayStation required you to buy a memory card to save your games. So I rented a long story-driven role-playing game and didn't have a way of saving my game progress. So if I died, I would have had to start over at the very beginning of the game. So the first time I played, I didn't play through the entire game, mind you. I think I got almost to the point where you're just about to go to Gold Saucer. I think that's as far as I got in the course of a weekend, which is very far into the game. But I had to play the game so cautiously because I could not die. If everyone died, I would lose everything. So I played it on excessively difficult mode. All hail the letter. Yes, I will reserve a copy of that fantasy film for you. All hail the letter. All right, Marcus, you ready to go work the register? Huh. Back at you.
Ow.
Anyone? Anyone not going to the video store already? How about you? You're walking a different way. Hey. Whatever. Yes. You need a bad horror movie. Ugh. Seriously? We just started. Wake up. Bad horror film. Bad horror. There you go. There you go. The Farmer's Enchanter. Everything good? All good? No problems? Okay. I am going to load the popcorn for you to speed up the process. Yes? Yes, so you want a bad Christmas film. Okay. Well, Santa's favorite inmate. It's pretty bad.
Oh.
You should see it. It's pretty bad. Okay, returns. Aw, boo. You broke my film. All hail the letter. Yes, I have it right here.
Oh.
There you are. All right. See if I can get these returns taken care of while no one is bothering me. Oh. I mean, not just potions in Phoenix Downs. I literally would spend hours grinding levels to make sure that I was over-leveled for every boss fight so that I would not run the risk of having an emergency situation and dying. So I would level myself at least 10 levels above the recommended level so that I wouldn't die. Hey, what you need? You want a bad movie? Okay, let's see. Do I have one? I don't have one, but I can probably get one right here. Yeah, the Golden Templar is pretty bad. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's old. I'm sorry. This one's bad. Hag Sea Shanties for Kids. It didn't sound bad, but apparently it was bad. Okay, here. Static Haunting. And a Christmas film. And a drama. I need to grab some of these Static Hauntings and stick them in the sale bin. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Okay, let's drop these in here. Yes, what you need. You need a fantasy movie. Well, we have a whole shelf of them over here, man. You just come over and grab one.
Ooh.
See? Awesome. So easy. So easy. That's why we have signs. Now, I realize that the only one that has the glowing neon sign is new releases. But that will change in the future, and we will have big glowing signs for every section. And then maybe you won't have to ask stupid questions anymore. But who am I kidding? You're a customer. You're going to ask stupid questions no matter what. What? The Clairvoyant's Kingly Death. I'm pretty sure we did reserve that. Clairvoyant's Kingly Death. There you are. All right, I got to go put these on the shelves. Nobody ask any questions for a couple minutes, please.
Hey.
What did I just say? Have the movie Operation Templar Barn Assault. Yes. Operation Templar Barn Assault. Enjoy your trashy action schlock. Sci-fi. Ka-romance. Ka-romance. It's a new genre. Romance with kas. Ka-romance. Adult and action. Okay, yes, what? The saucy tape delivery. Yes, you're the one that reserved the saucy tape delivery. Here you are.
Ooh.
Enjoy it. Will you please, right? I'll be with you in just a minute. I have to scan 2 more. Actually, just 1 more in case I have to pick something up. Yes, you reserved the copy of the T-Rex Will See You. Why does everyone want to see this movie? Apparently, it's better than I think it should be. Maybe I should make that into my synopsis. Okay, drama. I hear you. I'll be there in a minute. Romance and Christmas. Christmas. All right, Static Haunting. You're going to go in the sale bin, and then you're going to go in the horror section. And you're going to go, where are you going to go? Action, drama, and Christmas, and drama. Okay.
Hey.
Just in time for Amazon lady. Good Lord. Hi. The Colossal Weightlifter. You would rent something called the Colossal Weightlifter. There you are. Might I interest you in the Incredible Growing Woman? Or the Attack of the 50-Foot-Tall Woman, I think is what it was called. It was the Incredible Shrinking Woman was the other one. If I remember correctly. I haven't seen those in frickin' forever. Okay. Drop that there. Horror. Christmas. Adult. Yeah, okay, we're good. We made a fair bit of money today, Marcus. We're doing well. We're doing well. Returns are caught up. I'm going to go drum up some business. Hey, come rent a movie.
Oh.
Hey, come rent a movie. Well, fine, then don't rent a movie. Well, actually, it's too late now anyway. When can I get another expansion? 1,500. At 1,500, we can open up another expansion. We're getting real close. I think I might have to save up for that. Which one, AC Master? Attack of the 50-Foot Woman or The Incredible Shrinking Woman? Both of them are pretty awesome. If you like, you know, old schlocky 50s horror movies. Which I do. It is what it is, exactly. Pay your late fees. Take your licks. I think I know exactly where I'm going to put the movie cabinet. Not the movie cabinet, the drink cabinet. I think I'm going to put it right here. Right next to the snacks. That seems to be the logical place. Like, all this little section here will be like the impulse buys while people are waiting in line. You know? Makes sense. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Ma'am, are you all right? Just staring out the door. I'm going to check this shelf one last time. Yeah, there's only 3 copies. That's good. Feel like we're going to need to start expanding some of these sections. I got another... Let's do this real quick. Never did do this. The neighborhood pirate. All right, we good? We good? We good? All right, cool. All right, let's find a film. Oh, maybe the T-Rex will. The T-Rex will see you as a horror film. I'm gonna look real quick. Did you want to do a kids film or an adult film this time, Che? All Hail the Letter. It's a good one. Adult again? Okay. Adult films. All right, here's our list. The Builder's Big Clown. Please Fix My Leaky Infection. The Builder's Big Crystal Ball. Who Ordered the Hot Plant Pot? The Saucy Tape Delivery. Extra Large Puppet Please. Sweaty Skull Action. Sauna Sessions with My Godfather. Neon Dog Tension. Double Sofa Action. The Bad Boy with His Computer. Poor Shroom Your Mind. Poor Infection Your Mind. The Restrained Lady. Flaming Hot Sorcerer. Flaming Hot Letter. Creamy Enchanter. Me Time with My Octopus. Chocolate Covered Toadstool. Grip My Monkey by the Tip, The Ghost, My Fantasy, and The Superstar in My Pants. Village of the Giants? Honestly, I was not aware of that one. I'm going to have to look for that. That sounds interesting, Megan. That sounds right up my alley, actually. Sweaty Skull Action? All right. You're doing Sweaty Skull action. I'm doing a fantasy film called All Hail the Letter. Okay. And it's a good film. Mine was a good film. Okay. New query. Do not reference previous questions in this thread. If there was a film called, a critically acclaimed 1990s fantasy film called All Hail the Letter. What would a plot synopsis be? All Hail the Letter, 1994. Genre, dark fantasy, allegory, surrealism. Director, known for a visionary, meticulous visual style reminiscent of Jean-Pierre Jeunet or Terry Gilliam. Oh, I could see Terry Gilliam doing something like that. Critical reception, winner of the Palme d'Or, praised for its practical effects, haunting score, and unforgettable world building. The synopsis. In the subterranean city of Grapham, a sprawling metropolis built entirely out of ancient, rusted printing presses and limestone towers, language is the only currency. The citizens of Grapham do not use money. They trade physical, hand-forged metal letters to communicate. A single A can buy a loaf of bread. A Q is a rare heirloom. The city is ruled by the archivist, a reclusive figure who lives in the Great Inkwell and controls the flow of consonants. Life is peaceful until the vowel drought begins, a mysterious phenomenon where the letters A, E, I, O, and U begin to dissolve into dust the moment they are spoken or traded. Brent is the composer for Hag Sea Shanties for Kids. Nice. We'll check that out in a second. The story follows Alara, a lowly typesetter whose job is to polish the giant brass letters that decorate the city gates. When her younger brother loses his ability to speak because his last E disintegrated, Alara discovers a hidden shimmering glyph in the city's foundation, a letter that doesn't exist in any known alphabet. Joined by Silas, a disgraced grammarian who lives in the outskirts of the city, Alara embarks on a journey to the surface, a place Graphimians believe is a void of white space. The climax. As they ascend, the film shifts from the monochromatic metallic tones of the underground to a blindingly colorful ethereal landscape. They discover that the vowel drought isn't a natural disaster, but a choice made by the archivist to prevent the citizens from ever forming the word that could unlock the city's exit. In a stunning final sequence involving a giant mechanical loom of lexicons, Alara must sacrifice her most precious memory to forge the final missing character of the forbidden word. The film ends not with a grand battle, but with the entire city of Grapham experiencing the first sentence ever spoken in centuries, a wave of sound that physically transforms the rusted city into a garden of light. Why it is critically acclaimed. The visual metaphor. Critics hailed the film as a masterpiece of linguistic fantasy, using the physical decay of letters to represent the loss of human connection and the dangers of censorship. Production design. The film used zero CGI, relying instead on massive miniatures and intricate clockwork sets that made Grapham feel like a living, breathing machine. The silent performance. Alara, played by a breakout indie actress, spends 40 minutes of the film unable to speak due to the drought, delivering an acting masterclass through expression and gesture alone. Theme. It explored the 1990s growing anxiety about the digital age and the potential thinning of language, urging a returning to the weight and permanence of the written word. A film doesn't just ask you to watch, but to read between the lines of its own breathtaking existence. All Hail the Letter is a soaring reminder that without the words to define our world, we simply cease to inhabit it. That actually sounds like a really interesting concept for a film and for visual storytelling. And I understand the metaphor. The metaphor is not necessarily difficult to understand. That's a very cool idea. Generate a movie poster for this film. Would it? I'll have to check it out. I'll definitely have to check that out, Megan. All Hail the Letter. Filmed by Leah Dumont, winner of the Palme d'Or, Cannes 1994. Language is the only currency. The word is forbidden. The journey must be taken. A visionary masterpiece, a stunning exploration of connection and creativity. Cool idea. Pretty neat. Yeah, we're definitely going to listen to Brent's song. All right. Plot synopsis. Sweaty Skull Action, 2004. The setup. Dr. Vincent Cranium is a disgraced neuroeroticist working out of a basement laboratory hidden beneath a defunct desert rave club. He has discovered that the human skull isn't just a protective casing, but a dormant sensory organ that, when pushed to a specific temperature through intellectual overstimulation, can unlock a new level of physical euphoria. The conflict. Enter Jax, a competitive underground memory athlete who has hit a plateau. He seeks out Victor to help him reach the transcendental sweat, a state where the brain becomes so hyperactive that the skull itself begins to radiate a luminous, steam-emitting heat. The catch? The process requires a partner to engage in a series of high-stakes mental and physical challenges to maintain the thermal equilibrium. The climax. The film's action sequences centered around the calibration chamber, a scene involving a lot of blinking LED wires attached to temples, accompanied by rapid-fire trivia and heavy breathing. The steam room standoff. Jax and his rival Siren engage in a thought duel, where the first person to stop sweating loses their psychic connection. The Bone Glow finale, a climactic moment where the heat becomes so intense that the characters' skeletons literally begin to glow through their skin in neon pinks and blues, signaling they have reached maximum action. Production aesthetic. The visuals, handheld camera work with the shaky cam effects and the persistent green tint, the industrial techno beats that get louder whenever someone starts to overheat, and the special effects were copious amounts of glycerin for the sweat and invisible dry ice hidden behind the actors' heads to simulate brain steam. Sweaty Skull Action. The brain becomes the sensory organ. Maximum action in 2004. Temple calibration. Very, very strange. All right. The Hag of Blackwater Bay.
Oh, have ye heard the tale, me lads, of Blackwater Bay at night, where the fog rolls thick as porridge stew,
she's just insane. But old man Briggs swears on his beard she kissed him in the rain. He claims her breath smelled just like cod and onions left to rot. Yet every Thursday after dusk he rolls back to her spot. So if you sail by Blackwater with a fair and steady crew, don't flirt with shadowy ladies, lads, no matter what they brew. And if you hear cackling on the wind or smell suspicious stew, row faster, boys, and pray to God she hasn't fancied you. Heave ho, don't look below, the hag is on the tide. She'll steal your rum and bite your bum and drag ye fair a ride. Heave ho, now mind your toes and keep your britches tight, for the hag of Blackwater Bay still sails the briny tide.
That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, very deep voice, kids. There's certain things that Suno just does not do, no matter what you do, like what you put. Like, I ask it for songs in specific time signatures, and it will never, ever put a song in a specific time signature. Ask for it to be in 3/4, it does it in 4/4. Ask it for 5/8, it does it in 4/4. Ask it to do it in, like, 7/8, 4/4. Doesn't matter. It just ignores time signatures. And the other thing it ignores is, like, requests about vocals. Like, I've asked it to give me a single male vocal, and it gave me a duet. And then I asked it to give me a duet, and it just gave me a single vocal. It's like it just obstinately won't do what you want it to do. It's funny, though. That was a good one, though. I like that. All right, let's finish off this day. We got a big day tomorrow with people renting Christmas movies. Woo, $540. That's a lot. Hey, we can buy a refrigerator. We're doing that immediately. Immediately. Hi, Santa. You are awfully thin, Santa. Are you feeling okay?
How many patty cakes do we need? Holy balls!
Okay, let's see. Equipment. Refrigerator. Yes, sir. Let's put this out. It's amazing we can fit a refrigerator in a box like that. Turbo Cop Soda. Top Sip. Cherry flavor. Gridline Grape. Beetle, but I guess it's supposed to be Beetle Burst, but it's Beetle Bussert Lemonade. Beetle Bussert.
Big fluffy unicorns
Oh, God.
dancing on rainbows. Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
There we are. All right. Deep Space Brew, or Deep Space Dew. Then Snake Pit Soda. So good. Oh, you guys can't really see that because it's underneath the chat window. But at the bottom it says, so good. Then a Neon Rain Cola and Jelly Melon Soda. I think that's it. Okay. We good? Oh, I should have sent you on returns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead and work on returns. Thanks. Sorry about that. I should have paid closer attention to what you were doing. All right. Do we have... What day is it? It's Thursday. My dealer will be here today. Oh, tuna. Tuna, my friend. I'm going to send you a private message on Discord. I've got a proposal for you for potentially something that we could do together. It's just a thought. So I want to coordinate with you. So I'll send you a private message sometime after stream tonight. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Sorry. Any Christmas movies? There's one. No other Christmas movies? Okay. Well, let's get 10 randoms. All right, we got 3 more. And we got some more kids movies. That's good too, so we need more of those. All right, horror, sci-fi.
Oh
Christmas.
my.
Oh my indeed. Alright. Oh, and no, I'm out of those. Okay. Here, let's do this. I'm going to throw you on the table here. We need a children's movie and then a Christmas movie. We got a pretty big shelf of Christmas movies. I think we'll be all right today. It's just one day of extra rentals. We should be okay. All right, let's get a display case. It's not in here? Is it a decoration? Oh, it's a decoration. Okay. Okay, you go right here. Okay, and then I need this little movie here. And this one that I left behind. And we got a kids movie. Ta-da! Here's the den. All right. Let me help him with returns now because otherwise it's going to take him all day. Oh, sweet. Looking forward to seeing that, Waddles. Okay, sci-fi. Then we got new release, 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 and back to sci-fi. Can you move a little faster, please? I'm not going to reprimand you and make you work faster. I don't do that, but I will complain about how slow you are. Okay, Christmas, sci-fi, drama, action, drama, fantasy, Christmas, action, and drama, and sci-fi. It would be nice if they automatically sorted those so that you wouldn't have to run all over the place. All right. Oh, we're almost done. I suppose I'll answer that. I work night shifts, and your store hours make it almost impossible for me to come in. I just wanted to voice my frustration. Okay, I'm sorry to hear this. It won't happen again. We'll change our hours just for you. Oh, sorry. No, Marcus. No. Sorry. I didn't mean to throw a movie at you. It just... Okay, I guess I can't talk to you while I'm holding a movie. Let me fix that. Apparently, I'm unable to speak while I'm holding a film. I must do all of this first. But no, it doesn't make sense. I can speak with customers while I'm holding videos. That may be an oversight on the programming part of the game. Maybe they'll fix that in an update. Because if I can talk to customers while I'm holding movies, why wouldn't I be able to talk to my employees? All right, assign. You're going to go work the checkout. Off you pop. Let's do this. Hey, come get movies. Well, fine. You. Movie. Movie? Movie? No?
Wow.
Oh, cool. How about you? Movies? You want to rent a movie? Well, not for you? Okay, fine. How about you? No? You? You? You guys. How about you? You want to rent a movie? We got movies.
Ooh.
Hey, good. We got movies. She's renting a movie. Don't you want to be like her? Fine. I got a question to answer anyway. Intergalactic Beast Endeavors. I do, I think. There you are. Yes. Galactic Rebellion. You reserved Galactic Rebellion. Yeah, here you are. Excellent film. Very good choice. Yes. You reserved Where the Cassette Waits. I do. It's right here. There you are. All right, excuse me. I've got to go put things back on shelves because that's how we make money. Okay, fantasy. Creamy Enchanter. We know what that one's about. We know what this one's about, too. Santa's favorite inmate. Hag Sea Shanties for Kids. These are all films we know. Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. We've yet to check that one out. Maybe I'll do that one next. It's just an action movie. The family is out of town. I finally have some me time. Can you suggest an adult movie to watch? I mean, Creamy Enchanter's kind of good. There's also Sauna Sessions with My Godfather. How about that one? Okay. Let's get these checked in. It's a never-ending job. If I don't keep on this, I will fall so far behind. Beggar Bloodbath. I'm pretty sure we have that. That sounds like a movie we would carry. I forgot to check the shelves for Static Haunting. I gotta do that. Okay. Christmas. Kids. Horror. Fantasy. 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 In the name of the octopus. Kids. Action. And Christmas. Christmas and fantasy. Okay. Static Haunting. I only see one now. How many do I still have? I still have 7. Okay. Boo! Lots of people renting kids' movies. You know, I always said, never underestimate the power of the family film. Because Marcus, wake up! When I used to host quizzes, we would have rounds about movies a lot. And a lot of times they would ask questions like, what was the top scoring movies of this particular weekend? And there would be some sort of like themology to it, you know, so it wasn't just like a random question about top grossing movies of a weekend. There was some sort of theme to it. Anyway, bad film. Yes, bad film. Anyway, invariably one of them was almost always an adult film that came out that year or in that vein, and people would always not put that one because they would just discount it as not something that made big money at the box office. Like, are you kidding? These are films that people bring their families to see, and they're huge for weekend matinees. So, you know, never discount the power of the family film. The family films do very well at the box office. Yes. Here comes the ape. Here it comes. You ready?
Ooh.
There's the ape.
Oh.
Aw, man. Okay. Neon Dog Tension. Santa's favorite comedian. The Werewolf Magic Trick. Christmas Carols Sheriff Edition. What? God. I swear, if you ask me where the new releases are, I'm going to be like, did you even look over there in that direction where there's 2 big shelves and a big sign that says new releases? Oh, no, you reserved a movie. Okay, that's fine. Here you are. Have fun. Looking for your dog, Geronimo. Calling numbers from the phone book to see if anyone's found him. Yes, we found him. He's hanging out in the back. He's a good puppy. All right, are we? Oh, we've got a couple of returns. Let's get these real quick. New release, fantasy, and Christmas. You know, for having like a rush of Christmas movies today, we really don't seem to have rented very many. Hey, 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 my dealer's here. All right, so we've got Dripping on the Mammoth. 2 ladies for 1 Rocket Man. And then a couple of regular rare films. Thanks, buddy. Drama. And Frying Pan Laboratory. What you need, buddy? You looking for a new release? I don't know if we have any, bud. No, we don't. But you know what I can do? Because I'm such a nice guy. There you go. That would only work in a video game. Otherwise, you'd have to wait like 2 weeks for them to get here. All right. I'm caught up on returns. Let me get caught up on chat. How you guys doing? Aww.
Hey.
Oh, I guess they don't want you to star in another adult film, AC. That's a shame. He's semi-retired. Disney VHS. I have 2 Disney VHSs. I have Aladdin and The Little Mermaid. It's the only 2 that I own, and they're with the video. They're the only 2 of the VHS tapes when I went through the big purge downstairs that I kept. The rest of the VHS tapes I tossed because I don't have any way to play them. But I kept the Disney ones because, you know, they're kind of collector's items. Yeah, man. $1.50 for large popcorn, $1.50 large drink, $1.50 large candy. 50-cent tickets. Now, I've been to, like, there's a... I don't know if they still exist here in Houston, but Houston did have a $1 cinema for a while, so it was only $1 to get in to see the movie, but they didn't have first-run movies. It was always something that had come out last year. Yes, what you got? You dropped the movie on act. Yeah, I guess it's broke. Okay. What do you need? You want a super scary horror movie. All right, well, I can probably help you out there. Let's look for one that's good. The Stepbrother That Haunts the Graves. It's very scary. Existentially frightening. Okay. $3 ticket. That's pretty cheap compared to what you normally pay. I haven't been to an actual movie theater to see an actual movie in the theater. Oh my god. I think the last one I saw was the first Wicked film. And I realized I spent so much money on that I watched the second half on when it came out on streaming. I do movies on streaming now. I don't go to theaters anymore. It's just too much of a hassle. Oh, yeah, Waddles. Disney VHSs, they'll release them, and then they'll have a limited run where they're available to buy, and then they're no longer available to buy. And as far as I know, they don't release VHS anymore. So if you have the VHS Disney movies, they're worth money now. I should restock snacks. Let's do that while we're closing out the day. Oops, wrong way. Yes. You have a broken fee. They're not indestructible. Are you stupid? They're made of plastic. Not even DVDs are indestructible. Slightest little heat supply to them, they stop working. You crave slushies? Really? I've never been a fan of slushies. But I think it's just because they're too sweet for me. Like, they become cloying after a while. Which is saying something for me because I have the hugest sweet tooth known to man. But they're too much for me. Irreversible? Now I'm intrigued. You're talking to someone who's a huge fan of horror, Megan. Keep that in mind. Okay. Day is done. We've got time for one more synopsis, guys. What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do with all this useless beauty? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I was going to do this one. The Doghouse. Did someone rent it? No. Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. It's an old action film. Che, would you like to do child or adult? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. End it with a kids film? Alrighty. Let's look at our kids film list. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Sofa Magic Trick. Ta-da! Here's the den. The Werewolf Magic Trick. The Gangster Magic Trick. The Desert Puzzle Pals. Organ Puzzle with Friends. Hag Sea Shanties. We know that one. Gargoyle in the Box, Here Comes the Ape, Robot in the Box, Here Comes the Inmate, Roller Sorcerer Disco, The Cauldron's Lucky Day, and The Golden Templar. Interesting, Megan. I like shows that do interesting things with their presentation like that. You're going to do the gangster magic trick. All right. Yep. Normal kids film. I'm going to do the, what was it called? Just to make sure I know exactly what it's called. Curse of the Ancient Doghouse, which is an old action film. All right. Treat this. Oh, sorry. Brand new query. Ignore previous entries. If there were an old action film named oh my gosh, what's it called? I swear, I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. What would the plot synopsis be? There's a film, Megan. I don't know if you like musicals. There is a musical I really love, starring Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan, called The Last 5 Years. And I've seen the stage production of it, and I've also seen the film. But the way the story is told is it alternates between two different people. It alternates between Kathy and Jamie, and their two perspectives of this 5-year relationship. Kathy starts at the end of the relationship, and her story goes in reverse. So it starts at the end and ends at the beginning. And Jamie's story starts at the beginning of the relationship and moves to the end of the relationship. And they converge in their timelines in the center of the film in a movie called in a song called The Next 10 Minutes, where it's when they got married. So their timelines converge, and they have a duet at that point, and then they split again. And they move in opposite directions through time. It's a very, very cool way of presenting that, because you see the perspective from both people, but you also see the perspective from different angles in time. And so you kind of have an idea of what's going to happen before it happens, which is an interesting idea. But then you see it all from his perspective afterwards, and it changes the way you think about her. Anyway, great film. Great film if you like musicals. The synopsis. Jack... it's Curse of the Ancient Doghouse, 1988, so it's an 80s film. Supernatural action, martial arts, and creature feature. Tagline, man's best friend just became his worst nightmare. The synopsis, Jack the Hammer Stone is a rough-around-the-edges archaeologist turned mercenary who specializes in recovering dangerous relics. His latest contract takes him deep into the uncharted jungles of the Himalayas to find the Temple of Canis, a site whispered to be the final resting place of a pack of celestial guardians. At the heart of the temple, Jack finds a massive monolithic structure made of obsidian and ancient bone, the Eternal Kennel. Ignoring the warnings etched in Sanskrit, his treacherous employer, the billionaire industrialist Vane, orders his team to pry open the structure. They believe it contains a legendary diamond known as the Eye of the Alpha. Instead, they release a primordial supernatural mist that transforms anyone from a predatory heart into bloodthirsty anthropomorphic canine warriors. The action. As the temple begins to collapse, the group is hunted through the jungle by the spectral hounds, ancient immortal protectors that can blend into the shadows. The film shifts into a high-octane survival thriller. The jungle chase, Jack and his team must navigate a series of deadly traps designed to test their loyalty and pack instincts. The transformation, one by one, the mercenaries are picked off or turned into a mid-film showdown. Leading to a mid-film showdown where Jack has to fight his former partner who has sprouted claws and fur but still knows how to use a machine gun. The ritual. Jack learns from a local village elder that the curse can only be broken by returning the Eye of the Alpha to the kennel and performing a rite of submission. The climax. The finale takes place atop Vane's high-tech skyscraper in Hong Kong, where the billionaire has brought the relic. Vane attempts to use the power of the curse to create an invincible army. Jack, armed with a silver-plated machete and a specialized sonic whistle, must scale the building and fight through a horde of werewolf-like security guards. In the final confrontation, the ancient doghouse itself, manifesting as a spectral towering gateway, reappears in the center of the penthouse. Jack isn't just fighting for his life, he's fighting to ensure the curse doesn't spread to the entire world. Why is it a cult classic? Practical effects. The film is beloved for its animatronic dogmen, which utilize cutting-edge puppetry and heavy prosthetics that looked impressively visceral. The B-movie aesthetic. It leans heavily into its ridiculous premise with 1980s bravado, featuring synth-heavy music and excessive pyrotechnics. The good boy twist. In the end, Jack realizes he can only survive because he is the only one who treats animals with respect, leading to a scene where he manages to tame one of the spectral hounds to help him defeat the villain. Memorable line, "You should have let sleeping dogs lie, Vane. Now I'm the one taking you for a walk." I want this film to exist. I think it's going to be great. Oh, Waddles, yeah, the Goes Wrong show. I'm a big fan of that. I actually introduced Tuna to that when he was here. So, yeah, I love those guys. Those guys are hilarious. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry. I meant to go to here. Nope. I meant to go to here. I already had that there. Okay, let's see. Here we are. The Gangster Magic Trick. 1994. If The Kids Caper had hit theaters in the mid-90s, it would be a classic kids versus adults adventure, filled with baggy denim, neon windbreakers, and high-tech gadgets that look like toys. The setup. 11-year-old Leo the Lock Lombardo, that's a great name, Leo the Lock Lombardo, come on, is the youngest member of a family known for their legendary security testing business in Brooklyn. While his older brothers pride themselves on being tough guys who can bypass any alarm, Leo is a sensitive kid who spends his time at the local magic shop. He dreams of being the next great escape artist, much to the confusion of his organized family. The conflict. The family's reputation is threatened when a corrupt billionaire and toy tycoon, Mr. Vane? Really? Mr. Vane? Anyway, frames Leo's father for the disappearance of the Golden Game Boy, a one-of-a-kind handheld console encrusted with jewels, with his dad facing early retirement. Behind bars, Leo realizes that brute strength won't win this fight. He has to use the Gangster Magic Trick, a legendary illusion his grandfather once whispered about that uses misdirection to make the impossible happen. The climax. Leo recruits his best friends, a tech whiz who can hack into 56K modems, and a master of street camouflage who hides behind cardboard boxes, to infiltrate Vane's skyscraper during a massive 90s product launch party. The card throw. Leo uses specially weighted playing cards to jam the gears of a high-tech security gate. The disappearing act. During a live magic performance on the main stage, Leo swaps the golden Game Boy with a decoy, while Vane is distracted by a shower of stage glitter. The final reveal. Using a hidden camcorder, the kids broadcast Vane's confession onto every TV in the electronics department, clearing the Lombardo name forever. The visuals, fisheye lens shots, slapstick physical comedy, and a secret hideout located in an abandoned laser tag arena. The soundtrack, heavy on the New Jack Swing beats, and the theme song performed by a popular boy band, of course. And fashion, backwards baseball caps, oversized flannel shirts tied around the waist, and sneakers with lights in the heels. That's so 90s. Okay. Yep. That just screams 90s. The Gangster's Magic Trick, a mystical romance of the senses, starring the Kid Crew, featuring Perry the Parrot, a Cinema Blue production written by the Illusionists. This summer, magic meets the streets, in theaters everywhere, 1994. That sounds hilarious, Waddles. There's a group that actually performs here. It's Drunken Shakespeare, and they just do like the complete works of Shakespeare, but they do it as if they're drunk, and they abridge it so it's like really short, and all the shows just sort of like blend together into one long show. It's kind of funny. It wouldn't do the poster, huh? Oh, when did the post the first time? Did it try to tell you like there was a search result? Because mine does that to me sometimes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a lovely evening running a video store. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. This game is very nostalgic. It's very addictive. Oh, really? Interesting, because it's done that for me without me even asking it to. I mean, it keeps giving me Mads Mikkelsen and Florence Pugh in like every movie poster. I'm glad you had a good time, AC. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. I had a good time. We'll do this again next Saturday. Oh, actually, guys, there is I'm gauging interest in this. If you guys aren't interested, you want me to keep doing this just nonstop on Saturdays, that's fine as well. But there is another like cozy simulator game that I've been playing called Teddy's Haven that I've been enjoying, and I might do that on Saturdays every now and then. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, it's a shop simulator, but you have a fantasy shop in a fantasy world, and you have an island you can explore to get materials that you can then craft into things that you sell in your stores, like jams and jellies and cheeses and stuff. I don't know. It's an interesting game. Oh goodness, yes. Go to bed, Waddles. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did, though. That's awesome. All right. Well, we'll maybe alternate that in every now and then. It's called Teddy's Haven is the name of the game. You have a Skyrim playthrough for me too? Oh, playthrough idea for me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, shoot it to me on the Discord. I actually just uninstalled Skyrim from my computer like 2 days ago because I wasn't doing any content with it, and I just wanted to make some room for video content because my hard drive was getting kind of full. But there's still room. It's just I just got to move some stuff around.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here now. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. If you're watching this on demand, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you click like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And, oh no, it's not. It's fine. It's fine, Jay. I mean, if it's a cool idea for content, then, you know, I'll do it. Rats trying to run a restaurant? I've not heard of this. I need to look that up too. All right. Well, good night, Megan. Good night, Che. Good night, AC. Good night, Waddles. Good night, Marcus, if you're still here. Good night, Gloomy. Did I miss anyone? I think that's everyone who's here. And Tuna, if you're still here. Good night to you as well. I need to send you a private message. I'll do that as soon as I log off. Oh, yes. Enjoy the Dragon Quest II video, AC. I'll see you guys very soon.
Chat's still scrolling, but the game's all done. We laughed so hard that we scared the sun. She's still cracking one last joke on call. Patty Cake's face on the screen too small.
Bread and tuna,
Still talking in caps. AC master, dropping meme shape facts. I am losing, but he owns it proud. Nolan clipping every scream out loud.
Vegas yawning, but she types one more. Myrtle spams hearts till they flood the floor. Kelto's trick was hold the line so tight. Alright, my friends, it's that time of night.
Good night, you goose. Thanks for hanging around.
From the first bad joke to the final sound. We'll close this tab, but it still feels bright. Same time, same place till the next live night. Good night, you goofs. Sleep well. We did it right. All those goofy AI clips of patty cakes wild side. We'll remember every bit, every laugh, every cry. Screen goes dark, but it's all alright. We're still a weird little family. Signing off tonight. Good night, you goose. Thanks for hanging around. From the first bad joke to the final sound. We'll close this tab, but it still feels bright. Same time, same place till the next live night. Good night, you goose. Sleep well. We did it right.